Hello and welcome to the Nomad Challenge. And on our 8th day, it is time for Chad to face his first challenge. You, being the judges and juries, have decided that we cannot use a car until we reach the city of New Ekron, which means that once we get out of the Roomba, we have to say goodbye to it for good. But before we leave, we'll grab everything useful in here. That means all the food, some magazines, and of course, that shotgun with all the ammunition. And with that, it's time to bid farewell to Roomby. I'm gonna miss you, buddy.
Come on, my Come on, my friend.
Alright, our plan for today is to get out of Riverside as quickly as possible. I've got a feeling that the helicopter event could hit us at any moment, and without a car, we are like sitting ducks. There are two ways to leave Riverside: the southern highway to New Ekron or the eastern road along the Great Ohio River. We are going with the latter for two reasons. Firstly, the river provides natural resources, and secondly, we can find some valuable resources in the farmhouses with garages along the way. But before we leave, there's a place I've been eager to visit since the beginning. If you've been following the challenge, you know exactly what I'm talking about. The downtown warehouse. That is, of course, if I don't get eaten first. We are in extreme panic, we are sweaty, we are also unpleasantly hot, and on top of that, look at the size of this horde. It would be just impossible for me to face them. Luckily, I do have a plan. And what we're trying to do right now is trying to diverge the zombies throughout this patch of woodland, and maybe, if we're lucky, we can get rid of all of them while having to fight just a few. And so far it seems to be working. We're gonna try to kill every leftover zombies in the area. And I want to do this right now because time is scarce. It's already 12 o'clock, and by now we should be outside of Riverside. Okay, that's it. It seems like the hardware store is finally free for us to loot. Okay, and we have a bunch of magazines, mining helmet, survival knife, battery, might be handy, box of nails, ball-peen hammer, wood glue, duct tape and more wood glue. Oh yeah, let's go! And a sledgehammer. The only problem I'm having right now is a lack of storage space, because I'm over encumbered right now. That means something is definitely going to have to go to the secondary bag. And we're going to start with the sledgehammer. Alright, despite finding some great items, we still haven't come across two essential components for survival: the propane torch and the axe. The axe is especially crucial now, as we needed to chop down trees and gather materials for a campfire and tent pegs. The propane torch would be handy for fixing cars, but I guess that's not a priority with this week's challenge. Another thing on my wish list is a backpack, and if possible, the much needed belt we're still missing. Let's keep our eyes peeled for these items as we continue our nomadic journey. And it seems I'm carrying with me a long tail. Maybe all the zombies in Riverside want to join me in my adventure as a nomad. It is such a shame that we have to leave the Roomba. Oh no! No! The helicopter event Now we're in trouble. Man, I wasn't expecting this to happen. Oh my god, look at that. That's a special zombie. Maybe I can kill him. Oh no. Come on. I want those clothes for sure. But with this helicopter event, I'm not sure what we can do about that. Everything is fine. Nothing has happened. Very good. Completely. Totally. Okay. Ah, screw it. I'm gonna go back for those Undead survivor clothes. I don't care if we get beaten and I have to forfeit the challenge. At least I'll die happy. Okay, we have managed to go back. Let's see if we can grab this clothing as fast as possible. Oh man, this is going to be tough. I have a plan. Maybe I can try pulling them all to the forest, and once that's done, I can try to go back and claim the prize. It is 7:20 p.m. Helicopter band hasn't stopped. We have a big horde coming our way, and we're still in Riverside, not in New Ekron. No, but I'm thinking that with this helicopter on our tail, there's going to be an impossible mission. Look at that. All the horde still coming our way. One thing though, it seems that the helicopter event has stopped. Although I don't want to get too excited about that. Because it seems that with the helicopter, we have a massive migration of zombies heading towards the farm I was planning to spend the night. Okay, either way, I don't think it is a good idea for me to try fighting zombies off right now. And look what the helicopter event just did. This is the place I was planning to spend the night. Maybe we can work something out. It is a good thing that I packed with me that coffee. If I had left it in the Roomba, we'll be dead by now. And this baseball bat is about to yield, so I think I'm gonna change to the knife. Okay, there's one more zombie outside, but I think it's time for us to try to enter the house. Okay, there was not much inside the house aside from food and a couple of magazines and the bottle of disinfectant. So it's pretty late. I'm gonna go to sleep and I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning and welcome to a brand new day. And with it, the fifth and hopefully the final try to get the Undead survivors clothing. There is a fog outside that most certainly will get me killed. That is, if I make any mistakes. But what the hell? This is a challenge after all. Whoa! Oh my god! Yep. I'm already regretting making the decision of going back. Perhaps I'm just crazy, I don't know. But man, I just want that clothing. Okay, this is it. I'll get those clothes or I will die trying. Okay, we got it. We got it, guys. Time for us to get out of here. Okay, we made it back, but there's a group of zombies following me. I'll have to dispatch them. And after that, we'll resume our journey to New Ekron. Take a look at that zombie. He's missing an arm. I've never seen that before, but looks so cool. Either way, bye-bye. Well, hello there. It seems that Chad has undergone an extreme makeover. But believe me, this outfit is worthy of a nomad. It took us the whole morning and a lot of stamina. But man, we look so cool. That's right. We are rocking an Undead Survivor's new outfit, and we are ready to face any challenge. Okay, we are finally ready to get out of this farm. New Ekron is pretty far away, so we better hurry up our pace. You know, it's time to delve deeper into Chad's journey and the reasons behind his goal of traveling throughout all the cities in Knox County. Chad has always had trouble settling down. You could say he's an outdoorsman. He used to work as a mechanic, but got fired because he wasn't working hard enough. Whatever that means, his girlfriend left him, stating that his mind was always in some other place. Perhaps she was right. Deep inside, Chad has always felt that someday something big would happen, something that would change humanity's future forever. A significant event that has been on his mind for a long time. That's why he spent so much time preparing, learning how to forage and hotwire cars. His RV was filled with guns, ammunition, and supplies, enough to last for several years. But destiny can be cruel, and the day before the Knox event, Chad experienced a terrible car accident. When he woke up, he sought refuge in the bar because the house he was in had been completely overrun. That's why the first time we met him, he was all injured. Now he's determined to reclaim his mission, the one that was taken away from him just a few days ago when he lost everything. Chad wants to prove himself that he can indeed survive the apocalypse, and despite all that has happened, he's a true prepper. That's why he'll travel all the cities, searching for a safe haven, or he'll die trying. Oh, would you take a look at that? Our first propane torch. Finally, we didn't find any in Riverside, and it took us a long way to get here. We finally found one, just in the middle of nowhere. Can opener, nice. That means we're going to have a nice dinner tonight. Yeah, but I don't feel comfortable sleeping here. I think I'm gonna go to the next house. Okay, so we are really tired. It is currently 8 p.m. and I think we are going to spend the rest of the night reading magazines. Anyways, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, there's a house east from here in front of the river that I want to visit. Maybe we can set up tent in there for a while, catch some fish, and cook a nice dinner for tonight. Yep, nope, no way I'm going in there. And now I have to get rid of these zombies. No! Not again! Oh crap. Well, at least it's not a bite. I gotta get out of here. Okay, I'm gonna disinfect it with alcohol wipes and patch it. And after that, I'm gonna head to the few left houses we have to visit. Maybe we can catch a breath in one of those houses. Oh my god, what is that? Did you see that? All of them just spawned. I see a zombie with a big backpack. Guys, I think this is the time for us to shine. And with that, we have a new large backpack. Amazing for us. Look at that. Okay, and with a new backpack, it's time for us to claim this house. But first, we need to clear it from any zombie menace. And then we have to find a way to get in. Okay, we finally got rid of that big horde. But we still need to get into the house. Okay, we're inside, but we have definitely some company here. My god. I'll never get used to that noise. So it is currently raining. It is 4:30 p.m. and I'm gonna grab a cigarette and rest for a while. Maybe spend the night here reading some magazines and preparing for the journey ahead, because tomorrow we're going to cover more ground, getting us closer to New Ekron. And it seems that the weather hasn't been kind with us at all in this challenge. Once again, we have like a tropical storm. Would you take a look at that? Finally, after all this time, we just found a precious belt. The piece of attire we were missing. And you know what? First thing I'm gonna do is attaching my hammer to the belt. That's right. Alright, that was the last house down the river. And unfortunately, we didn't find an axe or a hatchet. So our only option now is to forage for materials to craft our own axe. We'll need it to build our tent kit and campfire for tonight, because guess what? Tonight, we're spending our first night in the wilderness. Let's hope we manage to survive it and reach New Ekron tomorrow. Fingers crossed. Okay, we found a cheap stone, some mushrooms, another cricket, and a level of foraging. Some twigs. Nice. We got another level of foraging. We are currently at level 3. There it is. Finally. We found our first tree branch. Couple of tree branches actually. With that, we can finally craft our first axe and chop trees for setting down our campfire and tent kit. Alright folks, we have made it. Check out this map. This edge right here marks our current position, and my plan is to traverse this forest straight ahead. It is getting late, we may have to spend the night in there, but no worries. Tomorrow we will emerge from the other side, and guess what? We'll practically be a stone's thrown away from New Ekron. Can't wait to see what awaits us there. And we need an axe because we're gonna cut down a tree, and from that tree we're going to make a couple of stakes, which are necessary for me to create a tent kit. Let me show you how. We go into crafting and we hit the make tent kit option. You need to have 4 stakes and 2 sturdy kits in your inventory in order for you to create this item. And now that we have the campfire and the tent kit, it's time for us to face the Nomad experience like never before. Outside in the wilderness, surrounded just by the trees, the wildlife, and of course, the roaming zombies. Okay, this is how much we have traveled. I'm gonna set up my tent right here. And I'm also going to set up my campfire. Okay, let me bring you up to date. I just chopped a tree and used it to create a new weapon, a wooden club, that we're going to use in order for us not to damage more our one and only hammer. And we're going to spend the rest of the night looking at the stars, feeling the cold wind, and contemplating the fire. For tomorrow, we arrive to New Ekron. Welcome back, and we woke up too early in the night, so we are going to need our flashlight, and we are not waiting any longer. Right now, we are heading down to NA. Man, I really want to get to New Ekron by the end of this episode. So these were the first couple of zombies I encountered after our trip throughout the forest, which means we're getting closer. In fact, so close that we're seeing many more zombies. I'm like a ninja. Nobody sees me. Speaking of ninjas, how is our sneaking ability? Sneaking and light-footed, almost at 4. Man, we have been sneaking a lot in this challenge. Part of being a nomad, of course. Where are we? Okay, look at that. We're so close. Okay, and this is going to be my last stop before we get to New Ekron. I'm gonna get inside and show you guys the map for you to know exactly where we are. Okay, let me show you the map. This is what we covered, and now look at where we are. We are 1 block away from reaching the city of New Ekron. Anyways guys, we'll leave the episode here. Let me know what you think in the comments. And thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to our channel for more Project Zomboid guides and related content. And as always, happy surviving. Bye bye.